Good morning, friends. It is time for a Sunday morning market cipher breakdown of what is a very interesting point in the road of the price action of Bitcoin. Very interesting point in the road. What I believe we are trying to figure out in the current situation, I am still bullish overall, but are we going to come down and revisit this 9100 lows, or actually is it possible that we are even in a greater Swedish shuffle where we could potentially come back down into the 7K's channel before continuing upwards? And I am not here to scare anyone. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I see the possibility. In fact, they're spitting images right in front of us. If we go back to the first Swedish shuffle that printed on the books, these Swedish shuffles have been printing out in all different time frames since, it's been 2 months. And it pretty much looks like this was the first one. And now we have at a greater time frame the possibility to be doing another one. Possibility. This is the little support right here, this 8800. And so are we going to come down a little bit, go up, come down back here, go up, or break way down, even just a wick candle sideways and up? This is what I'm trying to figure out. This is what we are letting time go by to see what happens. Now, let's go ahead and start with the larger time frames. Work our way in. Nothing really new on the weekly. Nothing really new on the 5-day. Besides, we played out this little dip. Certainly, there is certainly possible that there is room for more of a drop. Absolutely, it is possible. On the 3-day, could be curving off here. VWAP momentum hopefully continues upwards. On the 2-hour, we have the same. Wow, look at the 2-hour, or excuse me, the 2-day. As soon as this bump came out, bam, even if you let it confirm for another 2 days, this was from 10,800 to 12,000. Could have gotten a decent little play there on that gap push down. Hopefully this is the end. This is the bottom when we come back up and launch. So is this curving off right down here? Let's see. The daily still looks good. The daily is still curving off, but there is potential that the lighter part of the wave could be curving off. And maybe we'll see a divergence here with another long opportunity. Now, it is possible if we create another, if the white comes out again, we create another hump. That means that there will be sell pressure. That sell pressure could technically still push us down to even a lower price without the actual white wave coming lower than this wave. Right? So this second wave can still be lower than this one, or excuse me, higher than this one in this case. But the price could actually still go down lower, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. And it could not go lower. Could just be a little bit of a dip before she rockets back off. We did have a little doji right here. I mean, there is room. There is room. It's not doom and gloom just yet. It is not doom and gloom just yet. But remember, what was the overall strategy? The overall strategy, guys, was patience. And really what we want to see is a trigger wave form. Right? This would be our anchor wave. Really, we should be patient to see when a trigger wave forms. That is when we're going to want to enter the long. That is when we really actually have the green light to go and go hard. As of right now, we don't have that yet. Money flow is coming down. It's still thin. Absolutely, we could have another sell-off. Don't know how big it would be. Could be a big one. Could be a smaller one. But we are looking for a trigger wave to form. And that, my friends, is when it's full steam ahead. How long until that happens? Could be a few days. Could be a week, 2 weeks, a week, week and a half. So patience, patience, patience. Looking at the 8 hour, we see we have an anchor wave right here, trigger wave right here on the 8 hour. Momentum is down a little bit, so we could certainly see some sell pressure down here. Could certainly see a little sell-off coming on the 8 hour time frame. Let's go to the next time frame, the 6 hour. We have the same thing on the 6 hour. Our anchor wave right here. Trigger wave right here. Looks like the entry after confirmation would be right here. 10,004 to 10,007. How much will it sell off? We do not know. Could be a little, could be a lot. Going to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we have our anchor wave. Technically, this was a trigger wave right here. A nice trigger wave, but we have an anchor wave overall right here. Trigger wave right here. This wave cut in, then came back. And then cut in again. Looks like it's halfway through the sell-off period on the 4 hour, which is actually good news for the bulls, right? That means that, you know, a good maybe half of the sell pressure is already gone, already surpassed us. Still potential to go down to 10K at least, absolutely. I'm only speaking, folks, of what the charts are telling me. Low leverage is certainly key if you are in a longer term position. Looking at the 3 hour, what's the 3 hour telling us here? Nothing really different. Same kind of thing. Money flow. The transactions are thin. Bit of a fight. The volume figure. The volume. Now look at here. Now what do we see here? Now on the 2 hour, we actually have a little change. It looks like within the 2 hour, we just might have a trigger wave forming. That would be good news. If this pinches off, closes off, and this wave actually closes rather than increases, that would be a nice little bullish sign. Maybe we could see a little price action upward again here to the 10.7s, 10.8s. That would be nice. Money flow has gone from, you know, the blood and the red to at least the thin and the green. Let's go to the hour to see what that looks like. So what we want to figure out, so is this wave going to cut in, or is it going to turn off again and continue to grow. Let's take a look. See here. Now we're on the hourly. We see here it's cut into the hourly. Transaction flows are thin. RSIs are down, but looks like they could have some room to come up. We had a couple trigger waves right here that maybe you've been able to take advantage of. Boom, this would have been a nice long 10-4s up to, you know, the 11Ks. This is also a potential trigger wave here. This is a trigger wave right here. This could be a long opportunity on the 1 hour. We'll see where that goes. So right now, again, 8 hour bearish, 1-2 hour bullish. Going to the 45, we had a little green dot print here. This could be an anchor wave that is forming to a potential trigger wave, perhaps. We are certainly in benign territory. 'Tis benign. Going to the 30, we had a snake eye print. Snake eyes. It's certainly possible it's a temporary bottom, plus a little trigger right here. I think there might be a good scalp opportunity right now. This could be a good scalp long opportunity to make a quick buck, get in and get out. Going to the 15. You know, when the volume's low, the waves hit it, but the moves are super quick. Super quick and a little jagged. Things get a little ugly. The waves look a little ugly and weird. They still work. They are still correct. But you just might hit a couple more foul balls than home runs or base hits and whatnot. Going to the 5. You see, we are just interchanging. I mean, look at this 5-minute wave. Would you look at that? White cuts into the blue, let it confirm for a candle. You could have longed from 10,400 to 10,400. Boom. And you'd be up a $100 move. Hell, right here, we have an anchor wave. I'm telling you, the 5-minute is kick ass. 5-minute market cipher. Love it. Love it. You have your anchor wave right here, trigger wave right here. What happened right here? Hell, you could have let that confirm for 10 minutes. Boom. That would have been a nice short. Boom. You re-enter long right here. Boom. I'm telling you, folks, the 5-minute. Boom. There's another one. Anchor wave right here. Trigger wave right here. Bam. This went up from 10,400, 10,500. Hell, you could have had 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 trades in the past couple hours if with market cipher on the 5-minute. And, I mean, basically make the same amount as if you just played a $400 swing. I'm telling you, guys, these small scalps, are way easier, probably more profitable. You can increase your leverage because you're getting in, getting out. You're not sitting on it, holding, wishing, and hoping that you know the next big move for Bitcoin, which is much more difficult. You know, I saw a video that Data Dash did, and he said he's not doing the scalps anymore. He's just playing the big moves. And I was like, damn, man, he's telling everyone to do the exact opposite thing. He's telling everyone to do the exact wrong thing. People should be scalping. And it's not, oh, I'm picking up nickels. I'm barely making anything. You're making a lot. You make a lot of money off of Bitcoin $100 moves. You make a lot. You can increase your leverage, use a smaller amount in position, and you will make more scalping than playing the big move. That's the truth. Data Dash, you're wrong about that one, my friend. You're wrong. We see more of the same here. So, overall, you know, we're not sounding the alarms yet, but luck favors the prepared. There is still potential. This 8,800 is our hope, you know, we're all hoping, all the bulls are hoping this would hold. If we do come back down to it, hopefully it holds, but it is possible it could break down below. Look out below, prepare yourself, just be prepared for the worst. Let's take a look looks like we have some new profit log entries. Thank you for everyone posting your profit logs. I certainly appreciate it. Man, I mean, these are just awesome. I love reading these. Noob trader nailing the XRP 30-minute short proof market ciphers applicable to assets other than BTC. Can't say enough about these guys. They have our best interest in mind. Pay attention, yada, yada, yada. Telling you guys, this is the real deal. It's the real deal. Don't be afraid, guys, to also post your Testimonials. I certainly appreciate it. And so do other people. People that are new in the community like seeing, what's going on. People come into the general discussion or asking, is anyone in the whale crew? Is anyone in Market Cypher? So all the help you guys provide and the positive things, I certainly appreciate it. We are handling Market Cypher whale crew orders as best as possible. Make sure that you follow the steps in the description. And guys, we're going to keep kicking ass. The same rules apply. Be kind. Be an adult. Don't be a troll. Don't be gross. Don't post gross things. Know your own strengths and your own weaknesses. Identify the true environment. Scalping is easier than playing the big move, and you will make more entering and getting out of your positions when they're in profit. You will. You will. You will. And if you really want to play the long moves too, the big moves, have two separate accounts. Have that one account where your greed just lets you sit there, but have the other account where you get in, take your money, get out. And I'd be willing to bet that 70-75% of you make more scalping than playing the big move. So, thank you very much. You guys, I love you guys. By the way, the Market Cypher 1 minute on Cypher A has been killing it. Every time frame works with Market Cypher. So don't tunnel vision yourself with one time frame, but use them all. They're all great from the 1 minute to the 5 day. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.